Feel like I'm the last man standing. 4-5 sitting on my dresser like a bandit. Oh my, why you scared? There ain't no need to panic. I ain't on the wave that could sink the Titanic.
Woo! I love staying in shape, especially when I run out of booze. I gotta run to the liquor store. But I never go anywhere without my shot sock. The shot sock for the man in your life who wears socks.
This special V-Day episode of Noonish. Man, I am your host, Jonathan Anderson, J.A., joined by our excellent co-host, El Grande Toro, Jonas Bull. Hey. And half man, half amazing, always on time, Mr. Mark Clayton, baby.
Hey,
Mr. Mark Clayton in the building.
And it's toasty out. It's cold, man.
Yeah, it is cold out there, man.
Go with
It's
my
all-
big jacket.
Hey, man, I'm just saying you're always right on time. It don't even matter, bro.
Yeah.
But, man, this week we do have a special guest co-host. You might know him. I know him by Mr. Tommy Habeeb, one of my good friends here. You might know him from Cheaters and his new hit show.
Yeah, my new TV show is called To the Rescue. We've been on since October. And knock on wood, this week we were the #1 rated syndicated show on television for the CW. So we're very excited about we love being #1.
Yeah,
but we're
man,
saving
that
dogs.
is
So what are you
awesome.
going to do?
Hey, you used to be #1, man, kind of like Mr. Tom Brady. That's why you went to Florida. Had to show him who was the real GOAT.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
man.
right.
So
I should have came a little earlier and got the Super Bowl.
Right.
Hey, the Super Bowl is there now. They just didn't realize it. Sitting in the middle of the haystack right now, baby.
No, I'm at this Aliquai Animal Refuge here in Freeport, Florida, and this place is unbelievable. I had to I'm trying to find the most quiet place I can because there's 1,000 animals, from donkeys to chickens to goats, cows, dogs, cats, everything, turkeys. In fact, earlier, I had a cockatoo on my arm, and this dude, man, the beaks on those guys are brutal. It went for my juggler, so I had to put him away. And,
Oh my God!
I got a little sweet dove, a dove and a turtle.
Man.
He's trying to get
had
after you, man.
No, he was trying to get after me. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But
He
these
saw that
sweet
5 o'clock
birds.
shadow was like, hey, this dude here, I need to get a piece of that. It's V-Day, man. Everything's in the air.
Now, what you doing?
Yeah.
You out there shopping? Shopping for animals?
I'm kicking back. I got some hay. Got a little straw. I feel like I'm a cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's been very good. One of the things we're doing here is we're on a big rescue. So there's all these. There's this couple, and they were just arrested. So we're going to go in with the sheriff's office. We're getting the release to go in.
Nice.
And we're going to rescue a bunch of dogs and horses. And they said they had like 400 chickens. I don't even know how we're going to deal with that. But
Wow.
we've got a couple dozen dogs, and I'm going to bring it live on Facebook as well as we're doing this rescue. It's a really difficult situation.
Yeah.
But in this particular episode, there's some stories here like I've never heard before.
Really.
And
So
so
people can follow your Facebook to see that video.
yeah, they can. They can follow Facebook at Tommy Habeeb and see the live stuff.
Nice.
Go to therescuetv.com, and I think you can find me, or just Google, Tommy from Cheaters or Tommy Habeeb to the rescue,
Tommy,
and you can figure out how to catch us.
man, you keep on just jumping right into the mix, man. Like it's like you keep reinventing yourself over and over and over again. I love it, man.
Yeah.
Where do these bright ideas come from? Are they all yours? Just at nighttime, you're in bed, just dreaming these things up, or what, man? How'd this one come about?
People talk to me about Cheaters and what a complete different play from the TV show Cheaters and Stag, A Test of Love. And really, on Cheaters, if you watched my episodes, you'll see that people came to me with a problem, and I just tried to help them and document what was going on in their lives. So, in America, everybody looks at this as crazy reality. It did get pretty darn crazy, I got to tell you.
Yeah, at times.
But we're not really a stretch from what we were doing there. We're now, helping people that have problems or these dogs that need rescue. Our show is a rescue show about dogs, but it's really about the people that rescue them and how these dogs change their lives. And I got to tell you, so many of those people that I busted on cheaters, they need a little dog in their life. So give them the love that they need. And a dog will teach you a lot about your life and compassion and how to care and give. And so,
patience for sure.
For sure. It's pretty amazing, but I'm blessed to be doing this show and to have, so I created the show. It's taken us 3 years, but we've been on since October. All the stations all over the country have renewed it for 21, 22. So
nice.
We're real excited about that. Yeah. And now we're starting to book it around the world.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I know that Texas and the U.S. period, man, people are dog crazy, like crazy about dogs. And I read a book. It was to athletes, and one of the messages was, hey, if you have a dog, that's one of the best ways to train yourself at an early age to be agile, right? And just taking perspectives I never even thought about.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And so, I've got kids, and I think there's nothing more important today too, with social media and all the craziness out there. We worry about our kids and what are they doing? What are they thinking when they go in their room and shut that door? But for mental health reasons too, for athletes and anybody under stress, we're all under stress today. But to come home and know that, because who's going to greet you at the door? The first thing that's going to greet you is that puppy dog. And he's going to give you all that love. So many times we get home and everybody's off doing their own thing. And you're going, man, I had a tough day, but I don't have anybody to talk to. But your dog jumps up in your lap and gives you love, and you can talk to them. So I know with my kids, when they go in their room and shut their door, I don't worry because my dogs are in there with them, keeping them company, giving them somebody to talk to.
That's awesome. So that, along with that, last year in the bubble, when the NBA had to go and be in that bubble for a long period of time, there was a story that I heard that more and more athletes were getting dogs for that very reason, because they couldn't have their families in the bubble with them, and just outside interaction really wasn't allowed. So they could come and get that affection. And
I talk to guys every day, athletes from all over the country, and because I've done a lot of sports television, and so many of these guys are friends, and it's interesting as we get older and we have our kids and families and family values take over, and I go, listen, and now they've been watching my show, so I get calls every day. Well, listen, I want this kind of dog or this kind of dog, and I know I'm going to have to buy it. I'm going, you don't have to buy it. You don't have to go to a breeder. I can find you any kind of dog, from a doodle to a strudel. Doesn't matter. These dogs, we rescue them all. I mean,
hey, can you show me a picture of a strudel?
That's right.
Hey, if I see a strudel running off, I'm taking it back to the store, dog. But no, that's awesome. I know that yesterday we had the conversation about the Portuguese water dog. Beautiful dog, It's just like, it's sad to know that there's so many other dogs out there. These are just loving animals. They get excited. Even if you beat on them every day, they're still excited when you get home the next day.
That's amazing.
Right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Listen, that's the thing. These dogs that we find in these horrific situations, that have been beaten and abused, and the one dude, oh my God, it was so sad, but he, was hitting this dog with a baseball bat, and the dog's jaw was wired up and just messed up. And I've seen dogs that have been shot point blank with a shotgun in the face.
Wow.
And then they come up to you, you rescue them, and they come up to you and they know, and they're just licking all over you. And you're going, oh my God, this dog's bleeding and half dead. But all he can give is love. Man. And it's so unbelievable that they're not like humans. You know, we can learn something from these dogs.
Oh, I bet athletes for sure. I wish we had, short memories like that. Forget about the mistakes so we can move on to the next play.
That's exactly right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I know that you mentioned there's a huge following in China on cheaters still to this day, and it's growing. Is that still the case right now?
Oh yeah, cheaters. You know, I started the show in 1998. It started airing in 1999. Wow. And here we are in 2001.
Yeah.
And
21.
You know, 2021. Sorry. and I get calls and emails every day from fans all over the world. You know, it's pretty special when you give birth to something that has seen this kind of success and mostly affected people. You know, they just get entertained, right? Although for me, it's serious, and these people come to me crying and hurt, and their lives are upside down. And it's interesting around the world how people look at it differently. You know, in Italy, there's a strong Catholic country, and they look at cheaters as they go, Tommy, you know, you're doing what we're doing. You're supporting the 10 Commandments. I shall not covet thy neighbor's wife.
You're a boondock saint, Tommy.
Huh?
You're a boondock saint.
Yeah. What are you going to do? They actually kind of don't laugh, because I kind of laughed when they said it, but they knighted me in Italy. Wow. They thought it was a big deal. And I'm going, I'm just a reality guy. And in America, it's a total different game. People
so you're Knight Tommy Habeeb.
Let's straighten this out. I want that as my title. Come on, guys. And but I was sitting next to this guy. Huh?
Do you get a Lamborghini with that?
That's right. Yeah, Ferrari.
Ferrari.
I got a Ferrari. Yeah. So, but I'm getting knighted over there, awesome. And the guy next to me, like, saved 6,000 children out of child slavery. Right. And then I'm sitting there, I'm going, dude, what am I doing here with these people that actually did some amazing things? But, you know, what was I going to do? I wasn't going to turn it down, a trip to Italy and be part of that fraternity. So I was lucky enough to do that. But I'm trying to live up to it. So now I'm saving dogs. Hopefully that'll mean something to somebody.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. So there was a documentary here recently that came out about 3 weeks ago. It was a 2-part series on Tiger Woods, man. How would you have snuck up on Tiger? You think it would have been in the parking lot?
Oh man, listen, that's so low down, dirty. I couldn't believe you would go there on this one. You should be ashamed of yourself. I do have some footage of you I wanted to show the world here. I've been holding back.
Hey, are you talking about that time we went and caught Mark and
yeah, good try. No. Yeah, Mark, he's too easy to catch, but you, on the other hand.
Man.
One thing I never done is I know where my bread is buttered, so I don't bust any friends or celebrities. I kind of keep it to what it is. Although many guys came running and, you know, please. I'm going, dude, I'm not filming you. Don't worry about it. Quit panicking. Cameras aren't coming in.
Hey, how often did you get that? You're just going to eat dinner somewhere and somebody just jumps up running.
Yeah, no, I clear out a restaurant pretty quick. Especially in Dallas.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
For sure.
My sweet friend Michael Irvin, I remember he came and about tackled me. He goes, dude, you used to scare the heck out of all of us when we'd come out of they called it the White. Should I be going there here?
The White House.
But
yeah.
He goes, look, he goes, dude, you're my new best friend. You're staying close to me all the time. I went, Michael, you're a saint. You don't have to worry about that. I never film you. I film you like, you know, teaching people the right way of the world. Don't worry. Yeah. I know.
There's so many sides of you, Tommy. Like, so many different sides of you, bro.
Yeah. Like, so, Tommy, you told me a little story this past
Oh,
weekend.
no. Please don't bring that up.
Watching the Super Bowl. Yep. So, you live in New York.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. I did live in
And
New York. I love New
there's
York.
something that you would be doing to this day if it wasn't for a
Oh
certain
my
guy.
gosh.
I
Yeah.
gotta hear this.
Don't make me throw Maury under the bus.
Maury,
But was that not the story, Maury
you're
Povich?
not the father.
That was definitely.
We all know
the story.
that.
That was definitely
You guys are amazing. You're not the father voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, listen. In my career, I've been through so much, and knock on wood, as a young actor, I was able to get a job and make a living from 19 to here I am. I'm now 22, so I've been able to make a living for all these years. They let me keep doing it, but really the guy Dick Clark is the one that taught me how to survive. Most of the people probably watching this don't know who Dick Clark is because you guys are all young.
Just
But
I know who Dick Clark is.
I'm familiar.
Yeah.
I went to Dick
So
Clark Studios
Dick-
in Cali. That was cool.
So Dick was kind of the guy, the king of music and product integration, and taught me a long time ago how to control my own destiny.
Yeah.
And as a young actor in Hollywood, most of my friends were athletes, and so when I learned the tools of the trade and product integration and sponsorships, and my first call were to my athlete buddies going, hey, listen, I'm doing a TV show, and it was pretty amazing. He changed my life, and then getting to but utilize my friends, because that was part of the fun too, using these athletes and celebrities to make television around. So early on in my career, jumping around on different TV shows and starting my own, I found myself hosting lots of different sports shows and working.
What was your
with
first sports
the first show?
First
The
sports
first
show.
what? It was called Superstars in Sports.
Okay.
And I went around, and it was kind of behind the scenes, hanging out with different athletes, from everybody on the planet. Spent time with OJ before he, was OJ.
That came on like Fox back in the day on like Saturday afternoons or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
It was a syndicated show, so it was on different ones, but a lot of Foxes, and worked with Marcus Allen and Jose Valenzuela, the old pitcher from the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson, and had so many people. Spud Webb, everybody knows Spud from.
Oh yeah.
He's probably broken a few bags of golf clubs over the years. that swing of his.
Yeah, man.
Spud's got the most unorthodox swing I've ever seen, but the guy, you never want to bet with Spud.
Yeah.
Because Spud is right down the middle. If you watch him swing, you're going, I'm going to own this dude.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Right down the middle, hits every green. I'm going, what the hell? How's he doing?
Spud,
I'm looking at the swing. Like,
lived on a golf course. I mean, you could be 2 miles away and see the roof of his house on that golf course,
Well, yeah, that house was something else.
Yeah, it was massive.
That was a lot of fun. And Spud, has been a dear friend. I probably busted him 6 times on cheaters. So he had
left the cameras behind at home, though, huh?
And funny. A good golfer, and so I was lucky enough to get to be friends with a lot of athletes. I thought I was going to play, in my life, and but of course, I just wasn't dealt the right cards. I don't know, physically and mentally. Then
Tommy.
I was lucky enough to do a little work on television. So they, a lot of these guys, I'm talking about these guys, looking at that career after sports and wanting to get in television. So we just and we did a lot of charities together. We gravitated toward each other. But probably the closest thing I got to do was play with the All-Stars, where we a bunch of actors got together and we'd play against some major league ball players, softball.
Oh yeah. That celebrity game.
You hit it.
Well,
you hit
no, I'm
any
talking
bigger?
about years ago, and they brought back the celebrity game.
Yeah.
So last year was a lot of fun getting to play. We're called the Hollywood All Stars, and
Nice.
it was a different deal. And so I got to play with those guys a bit, and that was fun.
You're like a
I
trailblazer,
once-
man. Because you a
Huh?
lot of the times I say you're like a trailblazer, right? Because you've created a lot of your own opportunities, right? You love acting, and then you learn the production side of it, and was like, hell, I don't need to hire anybody. I'm gonna come do it myself.
Well, that's right. That's what Dick told me. I was over at the network and bouncing around on different shows. They would never give me my own show, and Dick, saw me in a deal, and he said, "Hey, kid, come see me." And but what was amazing, I said, Dick, these guys won't give me a show, and he goes, "Tommy, how do you think I've survived this long?" He said, I control my own destiny. Don't let them do it. And I said, that's what I want to do. And he taught me about distribution, right? And product integration. And it sticks with me today. It's unbelievable this many years later. And so I take off my hat to Dick and thank him. And
what was his
so
music
many of
show
the
back in the day? I can see the logo right now with the line in
American
the middle with the
Bandstand.
DC.
Yeah, it was called American Bandstand.
That's it, man. That's
And
crazy.
so yeah, and I was already a little bit of an entrepreneur, and so I'm in the barn, but I don't know what these guys are unloading. Don't they know we're trying to do a show here?
Hey, they don't care. They don't care.
No, it's fitting. It works.
That's what you get with
Yeah,
live TV.
Yeah, man, gotta love it.
That's exactly right. But for me in my career, it's been so great because I can do the stuff I want to do, and the stuff I don't want to be in myself, I can produce and write and be creative. And this new show, To the Rescue, Saving Dogs, it's been close to my heart for a long time. I got to host the SPCA LA Telethon, with Betty White and all these amazing stars, and now I get to do it every day, and so I'm very proud of that show. I've got another show in development I'm doing on teen suicide, which is really important. So at this point in my career, I'm doing things that are, that I think we can do some good, for humanity, and hopefully make a difference in people's lives. And for the love of God, man, I got to leave something redeemable for my kids to go, yeah, my dad,
Hey, man,
he just
Cheetahs
didn't
is
bust people.
that's ridiculous. That's enough for me. I watched about 200 episodes of that bad boy.
Were you taking notes?
They just kept coming. I was like, no replays? Like, geez, no reruns? It's just people cheating all over the place. What's going on in Dallas?
Jay's got a notebook with don't do this.
What not to do?
Don't do this. This is how you get caught.
Yeah, so it's like you left. Like, you didn't have to leave the downtown area.
Oh, hell no. I mean, are you kidding me? We thought we were going to have to go shoot episodes all over the country. We never have to leave a 2 square mile around downtown Dallas.
That's crazy.
And you get all the
Happy
cheating,
Valentine's Day.
done over 700 episodes, and you never have to leave Dallas because there's just cheating going on. I mean, people go, well, where do you find these people cheating? I go, well, if you go downtown or any parking lot, like a high-rise parking, and you drive around that parking lot at lunchtime, if you see 2 people in a car, there's some cheating going on.
Oh, yeah.
And I promise you, every parking structure you'll go into, you'll see at least somebody in there.
Wow. God,
I'm just saying.
nuts. Well, hey, man.
Yeah.
Straight and narrow right here, baby. Love my woman, Tommy. I'm trying to get like you.
Just gonna drop that out there for you.
Parking
Hey,
garages.
we might bring cheetahs. I might bring cheetahs back in 2 years on the other side of the camera. Just catching these guys. Gotta take some notes from you.
Yeah,
But,
and if you watch some of the old episodes with me, you want to talk about some athlete integration. A lot of you guys, a lot of the Cowboys, Mavericks, Rangers go, Tommy, I just want to go on and bust a confrontation. So I'd throw them a security shirt, and I go, okay, well, you got to take a knife for me if these people come at me. Yeah, I'm going to protect you, big old guys. Oh, hell, first time somebody breaks out a knife or some trouble starts, they're running the other direction. I'm going, "What?" They go, well, if coach sees me, it's over for me. I'm going, oh, yeah.
Fired.
Dude, right.
You are the weakest link. Straight up.
You are the weakest link.
No.
So that's probably my biggest question, Tommy, is I know that you've worked with MMA fighters, people who are in desperate situations, cheating on their spouse or whatever, and rescue dogs. Which one is the worst to deal with?
Well, let me see if I understand the question. But yes, I mean, I've done probably every kind of show on the planet. What's the worst to deal with? Well, a pissed off wife can be pretty tough to deal
I
with.
would agree. I've got a couple, so
No doubt.
And you got a couple wives?
a couple of ex-wives.
Good job.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they're both pissed
But
off.
so
No, mostly just
cheaters.
one.
Mostly one.
you want to
Mostly
just
the
make
other.
sure. First thing I'd watch out for when we're doing something like that is I look at her shoes, because if they've got some of those spiked, 5-inch heels, those become some pretty deadly
yeah.
object.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a boomerang, but it doesn't come back.
That's right.
It's stuck in some dude's head.
Yeah.
Oh
man.
my God. They've come at me a few times. They're waving me on over here. I think we're gonna go. Are we going to shoot, Steven?
Okay.
All right.
Oh, we're gonna.
Oh, man.
Say what's up to Steven.
No, Tommy,
Yeah.
it's been great,
It's-
man.
Yeah.
We
No, listen.
definitely-
I hope that's cool. I
Yeah,
hope you
Yeah,
guys
great.
are having a good time. Look, they're offloading some hay over here.
yeah,
Look at
man.
this place. Can y'all see it, or is there too much light?
You got some
No,
of those
it's perfect.
donkeys.
Perfect.
It looks great.
Yeah, the donkeys are out in the field. Let me come over here. You guys got to see this because this has been crazy. Here's some ducks. Let me see if I can get some of these toucans.
Is that who was
These
talking all that
birds.
smack early, man? Those ducks.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, these ducks are carrying on like crazy. Hey guys. Hi.
You got some
Hi.
toucans.
What are
in
y'all
there?
doing? Birds.
Two
Oh, we
cans,
got more.
yeah.
There are more birds. I don't know where they went. Oh, here's one right here. Hi.
Look at
Hi,
that.
pal. Can y'all see him?
Looks like a sulfur-crested cockatoo.
That's awesome.
Oh my
You can
God.
teach
You
him
know
some
that.
words, man.
Yeah. There's some big old pigs out here too. Here's some ducks. Oh, look at these guys.
Hey, you see him?
So,
ducks?
you wouldn't have thought, but I got some donkeys here. Hi, donkey.
Nice.
That's like a petting farm,
There's a
like straight
goat.
Yeah,
up.
it is. Look at that. Hey, look at like what, bruh? Stop interrupting me. I'm eating.
Yeah. He goes, you're filming my butt. I'm trying to eat.
Right,
You're
like,
filming
chill
my
out.
butt.
Jackass.
Yeah. Yeah. Lay off me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That's awesome, man.
I love
Yeah.
it, pal.
Hey,
So
well,
we save dogs, but out on this facility, they save all kind of animals. And so did I already mention this? In about a couple of hours, we're going to go to this heavy duty situation where they've arrested the people. Now they're back on the property, but we're going to go, and they don't want us there, but we're going to go take these
Oh,
dogs
wow.
and cows and horses. And hey, look at these two.
Oh, those are
man,
beautiful.
Look at that.
Those are. What are they doing? Well, that is Florida.
Yeah, Florida. That makes sense. That
But
makes sense.
yeah, I'd imagine them like near some water or something on a palm tree.
Yeah, tropical.
Yeah, for sure. Huh?
Stereotyping
I do have
parents.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you got
Yeah.
you got.
Like, man, we
Say hi
country
to Steve.
country parents.
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh no,
No.
listen, you gotta. Steven's one of our. Hey, look at these guys.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Jeez.
Say hi.
Wow.
Emu.
Are those emus?
Emu. Hi, emu.
Bad boy.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you jump on his back, Tommy? Go for a ride real quick.
Those sucker fast.
Oh
Emus got wheels.
my
I
God.
don't know if Tommy can catch it.
These little guys are sneaky. We're
Yeah.
in here filming this big pot-bellied pig here,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden this little emu just snuck up behind me. I was, oh shit! He started pecking on me. Sneaky dog.
Oh,
Did he make it through?
He kind of got me.
trying to get
Anyway.
him
Trying to
some,
get
Tommy. Valentine's Day. Everybody's feeling
That's
it.
right.
Hey, listen, yeah. Happy Valentine's Day. Sure, you want to talk to the cheaters guy on Valentine's Day. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
The tractor.
There she is.
There we
Oh.
Oh, no, that's a different guy.
He'll be
I
offended.
can't hear a thing, but I'm going to have to go.
Yep.
I hope y'all don't mind.
No, man, definitely appreciate you coming
We're
and joining
getting
us,
ready.
bro.
We got all the trucks ready to go. Here's Lori. This is her facility. You guys say hi to Lori Hood.
What's up, Lori Hood?
Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
What up, Lori Hood? Hey, check us out, Noonish.live. Go subscribe.
Hi, Lori.
Yeah, so Lori is one that started this place. She is
awesome.
a saint. She's been saving lives. Are we going?
Yeah, she's got a beautiful place out there, man.
Lori?
A lot of beautiful animals. Tommy, again, thank you
All
so
right.
much for joining us today, man. We
All right, guys,
definitely
I love
respect
you.
your time.
Stay safe.
Get
Talk to
after
you
it,
again
sir.
soon. See you
Yes,
later.
sir. All right, have a good one now.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, man.
That
Tommy's
was great.
awesome, bro. That dude there's full of stories all day.
Oh, for sure.
I can only imagine. I can't imagine half the stuff that dude's seen right there. But I know he's I've seen a ton, and talking to him, bro, like he's such a down to earth cat, bro. Like you would never even, if you didn't know that he had been on these shows like he has been and done as much as he's done, you wouldn't expect it of him, man. He's just a very down to earth cat, bro. Yeah, man. So, yeah, I guess we'll get on with the rest of the show, man. But once again, man, Tommy Habeeb, y'all check out his show, his new hit show.
Awesome show already.
Yeah, man. To the rescue, man. He's out there saving dogs like crazy and on a mission to save goats and chickens and parrots and all kinds of stuff right now.
Whatever
It's
needs to be
so-
saved.
Yeah, man. He's saving souls out there, man. Saving souls.
Animal souls.
Animal souls.
Cute little
Got 'em.
animal souls.
Huh?
Cute little animal souls.
Cute little animals.
man,
Yeah,
for sure,
yeah.
for sure, man. But
That's cool.
but yeah, man. Moving on. It was a pretty big game this week in the NFL.
It was
wasn't
a
it?
pretty-
Was there a big game this weekend?
I think so, man. I appreciate you choosing Kansas City because I would have gone down in flames had it
Yeah,
not.
I kind of feel like I may have overstepped on that one
Man,
You-
what?
maybe a
a
little.
little bit.
Hey, what kind of juice is?
I was not alone.
You overstepped.
I was not alone.
Oh
You
god,
stepped in it.
I went all the way. Like, I wasn't even gonna go. I'm going all the
You were
way.
completely convinced that
I was
there was no
convinced.
chance for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, well, no, because I had them
No
scoring.
chance.
I had them scoring points,
Right.
but I had Kansas City scoring a lot
We
more.
were thinking it was
points.
going to be. We were thinking it was going to be like, 36,
It's up there.
39.
It's up there. Well, I had Kansas City at 42.
Hey, Matt Kemp, I sent him a message. I said, hey, Matt, it was a blowout.
It was a blowout.
It was a blowout.
Definitely went on the side we
It
thought
was.
it was going to be on, though.
Honestly, I did not. I was shocked.
Mhm.
I was shocked, and I didn't think and realize how big Tampa Bay's defensive line was going to show up again.
Yeah.
And I didn't give. I don't think I gave enough credit to the fact to Kansas City offensive line,
Yeah.
like
Well,
or
that-
the
that
guys
left
that were
tackle-
missing.
That left tackle.
The left tackle,
Right.
He
the
made a
right
lot of money
tackle
this weekend, I believe.
for Kansas City.
Yeah. The
He
guy that got hurt.
made money.
Yeah. The guy that got
Oh,
injured.
is that yes, Fisher?
Yeah. The gentleman that
no.
got hurt the week before in the Buffalo
Yes,
game.
and they lost the left
That was a
tackle,
big deal.
right tackle, and right guard.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they had 3 starters missing.
Yeah.
And they, I mean, oh my God, that was it was still shocking though. I'm like, man, I still believe like they'll be able to take a little pressure off the offensive line by doing a couple different things like chipping or a lot of the motion jet sweep type stuff.
Didn't work.
It did not work.
Didn't work. I saw a stat that Pat Mahomes
Golly.
ran for 500 yards
Yeah,
before he
that's
threw
amazing.
the ball.
He did. He was running for his life.
Yeah, running
All
for his
game.
life.
At the end of the game,
Yeah.
Horizontal to the ground.
Parallel to the ground.
Parallel. That's what we
Yeah.
did.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
threw a dime, bro.
Like hit buddy.
That's
in
that
the face
baseball
mask.
in him. Hey, quarterbacks, y'all need to go get on that baseball field for a little bit before you
Yo.
step back on that football field. Run some
Look.
arm angles and how to
But
deliver
it just-
that ball. But that's
That was
crazy, bro.
He hit 2 dudes in the face, man. But so I look at the game. I step back. It's been listen to everybody talk about it and say what they had to say about the GOAT and Mahomes' legend and what that looks like for the future. But now I'm just like I look at it, I'm like, man, they lost a shit ton of momentum on misplays.
Yeah, they really did.
Drop off like earlier in the game, drop passes killed them because Mahomes literally he had to
make up for the lack of the line
Yeah.
by creating time,
was-
and finding
he was-
guys down the field and
With the
throwing
bum
from
toe.
crazy
With the flat
angles.
tire.
With the
flat tire, yeah.
crazy angles.
Obviously,
Yeah.
like not. Oh, he's hurt, and he's out there running around like
That
he's-
tire.
No, you know
No,
that.
he's limping.
He was
that
living.
flat,
Yeah.
that's
Like,
a
dude's
flat
limping.
tire, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was
But it was, Tampa Bay's performance was incredible. Tom Brady.
man. How about the new guys?
Whew.
How about
Switch the channel, please.
how about the new guys? Switch the channel.
Other the behind.
Oh, my bad. On the backside.
Yeah, it's all good.
Let me see. Little technical difficulty right here.
One that's single. It just should just be one single dot.
Single
The same
dot?
one like the one that Jonas has.
Single circle. Let me see.
Boom. We're on the single circle
Yeah,
now.
man, it's live show. Okay, got you.
Yeah, this is
got you.
live.
Got you. We're going on the figure 8 right here. Is what we're doing.
Oh, figure 8.
Is that it right there? We good to go? We money? We are money.
There was
Yeah,
just
so-
some echo with the other alpha.
Sorry about that
Okay.
echo, y'all, but we got it figured out.
We're good.
But did y'all see the new guys? The new kids on the block. Every last one of them scored a touchdown. Brady, Gronk,
Those are not
AB.
new kids
They're
on the
not.
block.
They're not new
Fournette to Tampa
They're
Bay.
new to Tampa Bay.
They're all
They're not
new
new
kids on the
to
block to
winning
Tampa Bay.
championships.
No, but
That ain't no new kid on the block.
everybody that Tom Brady brought
Let's
down
change colors.
to the Bucks, man.
AB, Gronk. That's right.
And people were saying Fournette was done, bro. I've heard people say Fournette is. I'm like, what? Did you see the one last week? And that kid,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
Fournette is. He's one of the team he can win on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And
A team he respected.
The emotional aspect of a player matters,
Yeah.
and the environment that they're in matters, and you clearly see Fournette changing locations,
Crazy.
changed everything.
Matters.
He went back
Matters.
to LSU for like.
Yeah.
He went back,
Bro.
Them LSU highlights is the deal.
He looks like the best running back again.
No, chill out. Chill
Is that
out.
too much?
That's too much.
Too
That's
much?
No, chill out.
Hey, he's
But
had
you
some
pump
runs
the
the
brakes.
last couple weeks, man.
But no, he has.
Great
bro.
runs
You
the
could-
last couple weeks.
like,
So you
congrats-
definitely
like, real
could
talk,
tell.
Yeah.
You
He-
definitely
he's-
could tell the difference between where talking about emotional state. You could definitely tell the difference between where Tampa Bay across the board was
Oh, God.
from Jensen
Yeah.
to Gronk to Brady.
Yeah.
You could tell where they were emotionally versus where where KC was.
Exactly.
I mean, just the there were several times where there's just that look of frustration and despair
Yeah. Darren
by
headlights.
the second quarter.
Yep.
Darren headlights.
Yeah.
It was
Yep.
Darren headlights.
Oh yeah.
Like
Mahomes
they-
was Darren headlights.
They were in unfamiliar territory.
They got hit with something that was not they were not expecting there.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Hart said, I wasn't ready.
I
wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Was
But-
not ready,
and
man.
how and like
It's crazy.
this is the Super Bowl. They have made it this far
yeah.
to be surprised.
And it was even the energy from the start of the game. I
Right.
see Brady running on the field. Woo! Let's go!
yeah.
Come
What's
on.
up?
And I see Mahomes just stoic. It's gonna be,
Which is not terrible. I mean,
I thought he was conserving energy.
yeah.
Like,
that's not
Yeah,
necessarily
I thought he was. I
indicative
thought he had
of.
like, I thought that was eye of the tiger. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Right.
I just-
Like,
Before the game, it was like,
Let's go
okay,
kill.
he's locked in.
Mouth
Ready to go.
blood.
And my girl's mom was like, I don't like his energy. And I was like, no, don't worry, he's just conserving it.
It was fine.
Well, next
Yeah,
Super
it was
Bowl,
fine.
next Super Bowl, we
You're
talked
right.
to her.
it was fine.
Man, the rest of the
Opening
team
drive.
was-
Look. Opening drives.
Rest of the team, booty holes,
3
tight,
and out.
tight booty holes.
Exactly. Tight booty holes and brick for hands.
Yes.
Opening drive. Like early in the game, they had shots to
Yeah.
convert
Right.
big third downs.
They did.
Which Matt, those are life breathing, life giving energy to
Yeah.
an offense.
Yeah.
A third down conversion, especially when you're backed up.
Yep.
in addition to, I would say Tyreek's drop touchdown early.
Yep. Set the tone.
Set the tone,
Yeah.
and it kept going. Kelsey dropping was
Yeah.
unusual. Like
Yeah.
this stuff.
I was like, wait, what the fuck is going on?
And,
I had to see some instant replay on that.
and I thought there was some.
Yeah.
I thought there were varying strategical. There were some strategical errors on Kansas City side. What I
Yeah.
liked about what Tampa Bay did, they came out running.
Pounding. We came in,
They
we're
didn't-
going to run the ball.
They didn't
Nah,
care.
it's
They
beautiful.
didn't, whatever.
No doubt.
But they made the
We're
defense
gonna-
respect the run.
Exactly.
KC
Set
threw
the
like
tone.
first 12 plays was pass plays or something like that.
Not unusual.
Not unusual,
Not
but
at all.
But
but didn't work.
When Tom came out scoring 7s,
Mm-hmm.
and they came out scoring 3s,
Yep.
the defense was already prepared. Now they already got their ears pinned back because all you've been doing is passing all game. They didn't respect the run. They didn't make them respect the run. Not until the second half they come out, and I was like, man, they're going to have to start running draws. They're going to start running screens.
Right.
They're going to have to do things to take advantage of this defense coming at them because those.
What teams are going to be looking for in the draft, just so you know, you little young linebackers out there, speed kills. And it's a thing.
Kills.
That boy, he's probably about 230,
Yeah.
I'd say.
He's
4.42. He's there.
He ran a 4.44, I want to say, at combine.
When I saw him talking smack to Tyreek at the beginning of the game, I was like, wow, these guys, they're serious right now.
No, they're good.
They're serious right now.
Oh, yeah.
And
They're the deal, bro.
As long as Brady's playing, they might keep doing it.
They was on. Yeah,
if they can keep those guys. Because Brady, he's not the greedy type. He understands the salary.
He does. He does. And he has Giselle.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yep. And he's got marketability.
He has marketability. And he hits check downs. I'll tell you that. Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
That was perfect. Like, in this Brady, and his experience is impeccable. Like, he clearly is the
he
GOAT.
has the most Super Bowl experience.
Yeah.
In history.
Yeah. 10 of them.
I want what percent of Super Bowls?
Well, yeah, 10 that he's appeared in.
Like,
he's played in.
It would be like the number of percentage of Super Bowls that Brady has played in versus the history of Super Bowl. That would be cool. Like a number.
Brady has
played in like,
that's like he's played like 20% of the Super Bowls, like 18% of the Super Bowls.
This was 55.
This was 55. He's played in 10 of them.
Brady has played in. Brady has been on the winning team
7 times
of more Super Bowls than a team has won Super Bowls.
The Cowboys.
5.
Cowboys is 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Steelers is 6.
Yeah.
Steelers, 6.
And
Green Bay is 6.
And Green Bay is 6. Which, by the way, was.
Yep, and they got beat by Brady.
And Patriots is 5.
Yeah,
right. If I'm not really mistaken.
But to see the new guys come in,
5 of which were with Brady.
To see the new kids on the block come in and do what they did, that was impressive.
Right? Yeah,
that's crazy.
So,
do you think Brady purposefully let those guys score in this game? Gronk got 2 tutties, as they said on the video.
No, bro.
Like
AB got
watch
1.
the plays. No, I mean AB's was definitely like he was the guy on that play.
Yeah,
he 100%.
Hey, they were picking on Honey Badger at that point.
Yes,
and nobody can guard AB, especially Honey Badger.
AB is a dude, bro.
Yeah, bro, 100%. You can't guard AB
Honey
1-on-1.
Badger is a safety. He's not a corner.
I was telling somebody, I was like, AB is Amari Cooper feet and T.O. strength.
In a 5'10"
straight
body.
Up. In a 5'10" body. Yeah,
crazy.
bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's that work ethic that he's put in.
No,
right?
yeah, I would say AB was intentional. His
yeah.
Gronk's off the play pass motion back out to the flat, intentional, amazing.
Yeah.
His second one Brady made it back to he was a third read.
Yeah.
And so he went 1, 2. Gronk actually uncovered on his route. And Brady just,
and that's the
beautiful.
most difficult
that's
thing
so difficult. Yeah,
to cover.
A
tight end that starts out blocking, bro.
Go that way and then boom. Get that hand in the back, like.
Yeah, man. So we got a comment. Let me see. Can't believe Casey didn't put up more points.
Me neither.
TB was way overlooked.
Shit, I was
and
like,
thought
what the fuck
Casey
is going on?
Man, look, man.
Well, look,
we didn't overlook the D line for Tampa Bay was the one thing that we did consider.
No doubt. Yeah.
But we didn't consider how much havoc they would create.
No.
Right?
No.
Because Pierre-Paul, what he's great at doing is if he doesn't get to the quarterback, he gets those hands up.
He does. Yeah. He needs to make
in those lanes.
He made a really good. Yeah, he made a couple good. Yeah, plays.
Shaq Barrett,
good blocks.
That Clemson boy, right?
Yep.
He got a national championship on his belt with Deshaun, didn't he?
Yep. And now he has a Super Bowl.
And man, Nanda Kamsu.
Hey, Damakan.
Damakan, how you say his name?
He's a legend.
That dude there, bro.
quietly.
He'll hit you with the Jake the Snake kick.
Right.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Or with the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Kick, or
bro.
the boy got a chop.
But you got two guys. You got to have two guys that can block him.
You got to have.
You got to account for that guy.
And then you leave those
And
guys
then-
one
and
on one
then-
outside.
And then you got to open it somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I mean that's
Yeah.
those guys are playmakers, even if they're not the one who makes the down.
Yeah.
You know, that's a playmaker
And-
when you have to move somebody to cover somebody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Leaving an opening for somebody who may
absolutely.
not have been able to break through on their own.
Yeah.
But you got this guy over here who
in the
who
middle.
is so hard that you
gotta
got to be on
commit
top
to
of
that
him.
guy.
Yeah.
Man.
And on the outside, you got two guys who are not your
Right.
all pro.
and Pro Bowl guys
Yeah.
1-on-1 with JPP, who is hot right now
Yeah.
and has a ring under his belt.
Oh, yeah.
And Barrett, who is ridiculous, who has 16 sacks. Not too long ago, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So
It was tough.
they made Patrick Mahomes play in a very uncharacteristic style. He was missing, open receivers. Not throwing and missing, like he just didn't see they were open because he was so worried about getting his head knocked off.
He spent a lot of time, as you pointed out, he spent a lot of time running.
Yep.
Yep.
So
yes, he did.
but if he's hitting people in the face mask, like that's not.
No, it's a team. It's still a team.
I mean, he's
fucking sport.
hitting
Yeah,
his
it is.
mark.
And in
there.
all of the
A lot of
100 yards running, he found ways to get the ball off
Right.
and give his guys a chance to make a fucking play.
Yeah.
And they did not.
And when you can rush forward and create that havoc,
Yeah, that's
And you got
That's
seven
tough. That's tough.
in
That's
the
tough.
covering the rest of the field,
That's tough.
bro, that is
And
nothing seems open.
And
it doesn't
Doesn't seem open, but there were plays to be made.
Yeah, they
that
were.
they did make. In addition,
because he running for his life. 500
no,
yards.
I'm saying down the field, they dropped the ball.
Oh yeah, they didn't make.
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
They,
I'm like-
they had so many drops.
Hey, the pass rush was amazing.
They left their hands in Kansas City.
They're covering with 7. That's right.
Yeah.
They're covering with 7. The pass
Yeah.
rush is amazing. Who are you going to find? Well, if anybody's going to find anybody, Mahomes, your $500 million man, is
Yep.
probably going to find
Will
somebody
find.
and
And
put
he
the
did.
ball in the play position
And he
where his
did.
guy can make it. And he did.
time and time and time.
And from incredible throwing planes,
Yep.
Right, yeah.
amazing position.
that's what I was
Like,
going to say. It's like he did miss a couple,
Like the future.
but like he's missed a couple when he's throwing
Yes.
like upside down with somebody dangling him from one leg.
Yeah.
Like I mean he did
Yeah.
miss some, but
Yeah.
like what position was he in
Yeah,
by the
yeah,
time he
yeah.
had
No,
to
the
throw it
two-leg
away?
release. Yeah.
So is this the end of Kansas City?
Hell no.
Nah.
It's not.
I'll tell you what.
Nah,
Because they just paid the man $500 million. Do they have the salary cap to sustain, bro? That's what I'm saying.
Because I think there's
Scheme. So I feel like ego was huge in this game because defensively, Kansas City went man and they stayed man.
Yeah.
They said we're gonna live by man
They didn't change.
and we're gonna die by man.
Yep.
Period. The end.
Yeah.
Offensively, we're gonna throw the fucking ball.
Yeah.
And we're gonna live by it and we're gonna die by it.
Yeah.
To that point, putting themselves in better position to win was like, you know what? They're not gonna hold up. We're not gonna hold up. We're gonna have to change it up. Like you said, you're gonna have to mix in some runs to stabilize this defensive line because
Because they
they're
are coming with their ears.
animals right now. They've been on a tear since the playoffs started. Well, really, the last 7 weeks.
Yeah.
They've been on the
They've
tear.
been getting after. They got healthy
They got healthy.
and gained more
And
and
more.
more and more confidence,
That's right.
man.
Yep.
And that confidence, man,
Yep.
people don't realize how much you can be a sorry dude with a lot of confidence and get by.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Straight
right.
up, just because you believe in
That's
yourself.
The emotional aspect to playing a game or doing anything in life.
Yeah.
That it matters.
And on the flip side, you can be great and lacking confidence and be bad.
Shit. Yes.
and it shows
be bad.
it shows not necessarily in that they're cowering in fear somewhere so much as the penalties.
Yep.
Because you can't talk about the Super Bowl without talking about the penalties.
Yeah.
Because that was the most
First half,
one-sided.
But
It was
like
way offside.
another percentage
Yeah.
thing I'd like to see,
Yeah.
or something else, another stat I would like to see is how many pass interference calls Tom Brady has won. He's done this his whole career, and it's a timing thing. At the end of the half, he knows how to throw a deep ball just to get a flag in the red zone. He knows how to get bro, how many flags has Tom Brady gotten in the end zone where his team lines up at the one with the Patriots, and now he did it like twice in the last game in the Super Bowl. Like that's what he does. If people watch, that's what Tom Brady does, man.
On
Honey Badger?
Honey Badger.
That was weak.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
That was weak.
There were
bullshit.
some weak ones though.
That was
There were some
very weak.
questionable.
That was weak.
Yeah.
But hey,
I mean, I'm
I
not
was
making
thinking
excuses for KC, but I'm just saying.
That's a matter of fact. Because
right.
I don't know how you play that any better. Like, I don't know.
and hey, if I'm the NFL, and this is kind of a segue into the next verses that we're about to touch. Yeah. If I'm the NFL, I definitely want my GOAT to have more championships than the NBA's GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that there's any collusion going on here.
Oh, and
but hey, we don't mind.
Have the game in Tampa,
we don't mind. We don't mind. Hey, Tom Brady said it last year.
Tom
Brady last year said he was going to be in Tampa.
Like TTs.
Winning a TB and TB.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And Todd Bowles. I mean, that's T3 TB squared or cubed right there.
Yeah, no, that was teed up.
Yeah, man.
And Tommy Harris,
My brother laid it on me. That was probably Thursday.
Yeah.
Had on the phone, and he was like, "Ain't no way they gonna let that pass."
Yeah.
Ain't no way. They ain't.
I should have put money on that, man.
It's going down. It was like, bro, it's going down.
French Montana put 250,000 on it.
This is entertainment. Like, don't forget it.
Yeah, bro.
Like, this is entertainment business.
Yeah.
It's like wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, NFL is like that. It's entertainment. Yeah.
Just like NBA when the Mavericks lost to the Heat the first time when D-Wade was getting fouled just for sneezing in the lane.
Well, yeah.
This is entertainment.
Games, man.
It's entertainment.
Yeah,
I was pissed off. We was up 2-0.
They got storylines they want to keep.
Man. And they want that GOAT to get it 7th.
Yeah.
But I tell you what.
8th? Would that make him the eighth wonder of the world?
Hey, can we hit that versus? Hey, he might already be. That boy 43 going in like that? Like that?
Man.
So, this next versus, man, this is serious. It don't get more serious than this. Who is the GOAT of all?
What do you mean all?
Tom Brady,
TDB versus MJ?
Or MJ? Michael Jordan. Who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT? A lot of people say a lot of different things. I know what I believe. You know, I know who I'm giving my GOAT status to right now because I was a young buck in the 90s growing up watching this man take hearts out. No matter who you were, the man didn't lose. And what Tom Brady cannot say is that he didn't lose.
That's right.
This man chose to retire, left 3 of them, and came back and took 3 more. You know? He's like, hey, I'm going to play. Can Brady go play baseball and come back? Not at this point.
No. But he can win a Super Bowl in his 40s.
Yeah, he did.
Jordan won a championship in his 40s?
I'm not sure. But you can't even, I mean, look at his roster on the Wizards, bro. Look at his roster on the Wizards, bro.
Hey, he built it.
If he had a better roster.
You don't think he could have said, yo, come play?
Possibly. But I don't know. I mean, it was a little different back then, man.
It was.
The
climate, yeah, it's a different time.
Owners own the NBA. NBA owns the NBA now. The players do.
Players do. That's right.
So it was a different time, and that's because of Jordan.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Jordan's last championship was 38.
38.
Yep, 38. And I thought and he retired. He retired after that. He retired after that.
Now, what the fuck am I doing?
Like, he retired. Mark, you still got it, dog. I thought Adi was going to
sign him up.
You got that new flexing going down, bro.
That flexing is the shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm playing basketball tonight at 9. We got a league game. Like, no.
Hey, you gonna get the going or what?
Huh?
You gonna try to see get up on
No, hell no.
Yeah.
No,
Look at that pose.
I'm firing from back deep.
You got the boots on? Yeah. MJ. Nah, but who you got? Who y'all got in the GOAT status right here and why, man?
I'm going with Jordan because in football you have to have defense. There's other at special teams. All that matters. In basketball, you can impact the game more as an individual than you can in football. Although TB is the quarterback, but there's some of those championships I look at and I'm like, man, he played well, but that defense, that defense carried him. Yeah. Apart from them, not going to happen.
Yeah.
And so I go with Jordan because he was literally like it's not that he was a one-man wrecking crew, but he was a one-man wrecking crew. He was a problem. Like,
but how many players before this year. And I mean, we got the Gate, we got all these other things going on that he really just 86 with this championship, talking about Tom Brady.
Mhm.
Tom Brady really made his rosters, his offense. Other than the year you had Randy Moss, and they didn't even win the Super Bowl that year.
They did not. Undefeated season with arguably the best offense in the NFL ever.
We're talking Troy Brown. We're talking,
Kevin Faulkner.
Yeah.
I mean, great offensive lines. No, he's been protected. He's been in a great situation, and so I could say So this is where I'm like, I can put Aaron Rodgers probably in that situation, and he'd probably do the same thing.
You think so?
I do.
Yeah.
I could put.
Get him more weapons.
Bro, literally nothing changes, just quarterback.
Yeah.
I believe he does the same thing.
Yeah.
I really do.
Right on. And who do
so
you have?
I don't think I could put like a LeBron and Jordan situation and the same thing happen.
Yeah. So you're MJ all day.
I'm go with MJ on that one.
All day.
MJ
You can't put
over
LeBron
TD.
and Jordan in the same. LeBron was in the situation and didn't win with the Heat when they played against the
That's right.
Right.
Yep.
So had a better team than Jordan was ever played with.
Oh,
right?
well, arguably.
Arguably, yeah.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, most of them are arguable.
Yeah,
doubt.
for sure.
Arguably.
For
But
sure.
I would say, when you look at at Jordan's career overall, not just his basketball career, because he also did baseball, so he's multi-sport up front. Now he didn't do great with baseball, but he did play.
He did do it.
He also had he did some speaking. He did a couple of movies, good or bad.
Space Jam.
He did.
This is the '90s, a completely different era, though. No social media.
No social media. In terms of influence, again
Without
little or no social media,
right.
Yeah.
The level of impact, just personally, that he's had.
Yep,
I
globally.
think, and globally.
Yeah.
I mean that's not the sport, but it counts. It matters.
Yep.
And I think he's probably got some. I think he gets some points for that, regardless of
On top of
regardless of whether he won a championship in his 40s.
Yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah. No doubt. To accomplish so much at so young is a big deal. As
Now 100%. And the thing is, obviously Brady's career is not over. MJ's retired. He's still active, but he's retired from
It's a little
basketball.
different now.
It's a little different.
It's more golf.
Will Brady do a Space Jam football? I mean, nothing would surprise me at this point.
Right.
he might make a special appearance in Space
Peyton
Jam.
Manning is
Right.
more likely to do that than
Right.
Tom Brady, I'd say.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
there's
really
so
good
there's
at
some
that.
things. So Jordan's got the probably one of the most famous failure quotes. However many times that he failed doing
Right.
which is just a tremendous statement
True.
of the level of
amount of attempts.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it's
That's a good point.
it's the commitment that you make to doing something well.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to hit every goal. You're not going to nail every pass.
And he took his losses along the way, but
and
before he got to the finals.
Right.
It's like, if I'm in the finals, I'm winning.
He came through. He came through when it mattered.
Yeah.
But Brady can say that too.
That's a good point, because it's also everybody around him. Give it like you're taking the shot. We understand that this guy is going to take the shot. 3,000 of them, whatever.
Thousands.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
And,
Right. And so sure, first, no doubt Brady's has won. I mean, the statistics speak for themselves there.
Yeah.
But I would venture to say, that just as a beyond the sport, the one aspect of life, I'd be interested to see what's Brady's perspective on
Goatism?
goatism, or
Yes.
I was gonna say winning and losing, and where do you put yourself in terms of things that matter to getting you to where you are?
Yeah.
Because I know from Jordan's interviews and statements that he's made public, and from coaches that he's worked with and things that like he put basketball, winning at basketball above his
Everything.
health. He
Yeah.
put it above
Relationships.
his family,
Like everything.
Put it above like
Everything.
like,
Everything.
He was 100% committed to,
Yeah.
to that.
And he didn't care if you're a teammate. He didn't care
Right.
your feelings. They didn't matter.
Right. Well, in a professional, constructive way too.
Yeah.
As
No, he was
You
up-
showed
upset
up.
Business.
about it
Right.
in times.
It's business.
He was
That's
definitely
true. That's true.
Like,
Yeah, and
But it was,
like-
but it was serious
Right.
about the thing. Like that was
Very
He
serious.
was
Very
like,
intense.
I'm coming 100%. You better
Exactly.
fucking come 100%
Yep,
too.
exactly.
exactly.
And
Need
and
that.
that's
Yeah.
that's and I see echoes of some of that in what Brady does, but like I would be real interested to see what kind of influence that he has outside of like just the confines of
the locker room
of the Rock,
Yeah. So I mean, with me,
and we haven't seen that a lot.
So you're saying you're going with
I'm going to say provisionally for the next couple of years until Brady retires. I'm going with MJ.
yeah.
Okay.
When Brady retires, I think then we can make a fair comparison. That's my step.
Collectively, we say MJ.
Yeah, we do.
because
Yeah.
I'm a baseball guy, and he's the only one batting 1,000. even though Brady is batting an unbelievable 700, 7 out of 10, right? Kobe's batting a pretty high percentage as well.
Yeah.
He's got 5 of them.
All right.
Right? LeBron, I think, how many does LeBron got?
and nobody
3?
batting like Robert Ory though. Like, let's
Robert
be
always
real.
got 7, right? Is he 7?
Like TB really just called Robert Ory.
Yeah, he did catch
Just
Robert
saying,
Ory,
like-
but Robert Ory wasn't the man. Though. That's the only thing. Robert Ory was a great role player. Hey,
Yeah.
nobody knows LaShawn McCoy won 2 Super Bowls in a row,
Shady,
right?
I seen him in the pit.
Shady
I
McCoy
seen
got
him
2 in a
come to
row,
the screen. I'm like, wait,
right?
is that Shady?
Shady, I don't even think Shady McCoy got a play in this last Super Bowl,
Yeah,
but he's got 2
still.
Super Bowls in a row.
I didn't even know he was in Tampa, bro.
I didn't know either,
I was like, oh,
right?
that's Shady.
Shady McCoy has 2
Nah,
of them.
that's wild.
and
That's cool though.
Robert Ory had a greater role because that's Big Shot Bob.
That's big shot,
Right,
Bob.
he had a great role. He's got 7 of them. Hey,
Indeed.
and my guy old school's got 13 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bill,
About that.
Bill Russell,
Bill,
right?
yeah.
So,
Big Bill.
but we're talking completely different game back then. But MJ,
yeah,
he's batting 1,000, man. He's 6 for 6. Brady's 7 for 10.
but
Braun is like
It's-
what 2 or 3
it's-
for 10? How
it's-
many does Braun
it's-
have right
it's-
now?
it is that,
And
and
Kobe's
it
got-
is the dominance.
Yeah, and
of him and
Yeah.
the impact on the game.
yes,
Bro.
when Jordan turned it on, when Jordan turned it
And
on,
beyond,
everybody
but
knew
on
it was
on it.
directly
over. When Jordan turned it on, everybody knew it was over.
Man, he finished it.
You better not. And he was one of them guys. It didn't matter if it's somebody in the stands,
Mhm.
if it's somebody on the court,
Yep.
if it's somebody in the newspaper, if it's somebody
No doubt.
in the
No doubt.
whatever in the suite. If you gave him a reason to come after you, you're
Yeah.
done, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Chop liver, chop suey.
Yeah.
You know. So
Yeah.
hey,
Talk about competitive.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
the goat.
Yeah.
I don't
he
see
was
them
like
TB12s on
99
nobody's feet.
overall.
My
Them
boy,
TB12
I don't see them
You ain't seen them
TB12s. I ain't
TB12s?
seen them on nobody's feet. That's
What
something.
what store they in?
My boy Mark came in with some boots I ain't seen today,
Hey.
dog. Some MJs I ain't even seen.
Them Jordan, them
Got them
winter-
shades on him, you
Jordan
know?
winners, bro.
I ain't even seen them, bro.
Hey, Pops gave me them.
Jordan got the boots. He got away from hoop shoes.
Boy,
He never think of
Hey,
people
he
buying them,
everywhere,
man. But yeah, MJ is the absolute GOAT, man. But shout out to Tom Brady. That dude is continuing to reinvent himself and do everything just, beyond our wildest imagining that he'd ever do in his career, man. Especially when he left Tampa Bay. So I thought he was
That's awesome.
finishing.
I'm a
I
fan.
thought he was finito in New England. I'm a fan as well, bro.
Down.
Yeah.
Watching.
I'm a fan as well.
Good. Yeah.
But moving on, we big trade this week. Elvis Andrews and MLB. Elvis Andrews got traded for Chris Davis.
Good.
In the division, Chris Davis and for Elvis, I think it was a great trade.
Yeah.
Chris Davis needed a new change of scenery. He just got a new contract.
Yeah, I thought-
Very underpaid. Great deal for the Rangers getting rid of Elvis's contract. And that old mentality, he had some bobbles in the World Series run that we had. Chris Davis got 200 plus home runs in 7 years, and Elvis has 60 some odd home runs in 11. So I think it was a cool trade. Shortstop's a very crucial position, but I think we'll be all right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure who's going to play there, but
It's the
we'll figure
year
it
to
out.
Stick.
I do trust in Chris Young and his decision making, right? That's a Dallas boy, Princeton boy. MLB
Chris
ball
Young.
player, Chris
Yeah,
Young, man. So he's got a mix of the analytics and the ball playing skills. So I trust his decision making there. That was a pretty big deal. Soccer. I don't know if y'all saw Lionel Messi signed the largest contract ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
4 years, $672 million. Count them up, man. That's $118 million a year. Jeez Louise, bro.
The first time I heard that, I thought he signed for $4 million for 672 years,
Man.
which is a much worse deal for everybody.
Horrible deal.
But
It's horrible to live that
But,
long. But man, so $672 million,
Play
bro.
that Busta Rhymes song.
4 years. I got to do the math and see
We're
how much
getting
it,
A-Rap money.
he makes like $250,000 to wake up in the morning. 300,000 to open his eyes.
yeah,
Jeez,
like what is that an hour?
Just to
That's
show
crazy.
bro, that's a lot of money an hour, right?
4 years.
4 years, bro.
That's
170, almost $700 million, bro. 4 years.
That's what's up.
That's I saw
worth
some
it. He worth
stats last week that about, and I don't have them in front of me now, but I saw some stats last week that how, as much as we are talking about and as much as the United States focuses on the Super Bowl,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
and
It's
it was
not
it
close.
was fun, but it's a fraction of what
Oh, absolutely.
FIFA is.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Yeah, that's the
Even
world,
basketball,
dog.
yeah,
even
even
basketball.
That's the
right.
world,
Yeah.
man. And those stadiums seat a lot more fans.
They pack a lot of people.
Yeah.
in
Not quite
there,
during COVID,
and,
but usually.
right.
You know what the top three are, right?
Stadiums?
No, sports.
Um,
Internationally.
Soccer,
Well-
cricket, and football.
Yep. No.
Well,
What?
soccer being football and the rest of the world.
Right. Basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Basketball overtook
Pure-
it. Oh yeah, because we're
it's not
talking
close.
worldwide.
Yes.
Worldwide, yeah.
Exactly.
You're right.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yep.
cricket.
That's crazy.
Cricket.
Is cricket.
Tommy, man, I bet Tommy can go play some cricket.
Tommy can play some cricket.
Yeah, dog. No, cricket's a pretty
Cricket-
wild game, man.
Cricket's a time commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Is it really?
like if you play
got
old
24-hour
style
games
rules
or
like they
something,
do in like the in Indonesia and Philippines and like that, like you can be there for weeks.
Yep.
Like one game can go on for days.
Yeah, man.
It's like-
That's,
But like the
Incredible.
old school rules was
they
like
don't tie.
like they're
no tie.
they don't tie, and there's like I don't know enough about this to know, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
there's like some specific things that have to happen for the game to be over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Okay. You gotta
quarters
check all
and
these
so on.
boxes.
Hey, when
Yeah.
I was living
and
up
like,
in,
and they don't quit until it's
Right.
done.
it's done.
Damn.
When I lived up just a little bit north of here, Sunday mornings, bro, they'd be playing cricket out at the.
Oh yeah,
I can just go watch with my
Yeah,
son, bro.
okay.
Just go watch him play cricket
That's
because I don't know the game.
right.
You know?
play? You play?
No, I didn't play. I don't know
Oh,
it,
okay.
but I watch. It's like
You just
baseball
watch-
almost.
Just go watch. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's like baseball, except it's
Yeah.
not as much running.
Yeah, I got to swing a cricket bat.
Yeah,
That's about it. That's
That's
about the
weird.
extent.
that's weird.
I swung a cricket bat half drunk in the dark in England.
It's shaped weird. It's like diamond shaped.
20 or 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm not
Did you
sure.
connect?
I'm not sure I hit anything at all.
No doubt. No doubt.
It's a weird.
But,
it's like shaped like.
Yeah, it's kind of a
It's got a bow in the middle.
diamond-ish sort of shape.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell you
Hit with it.
direct that anywhere.
But that's why the field is round and not
I
like
guess
a
so.
baseball field.
Mm.
You don't know that. You don't know where it's going.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what the baseball was supposedly was like
Designed
like
after?
a reasonable person's interpretation of cricket.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So
And
if you
then-
have problems with baseball, it's because of cricket.
Yeah.
If you think baseball's great, it's because we improved on it.
Hey, in baseball, we play on a diamond and hit a round ball
And hit a round ball, yeah.
squarely with a round bat. And then, and we can go ahead and move to the tech talk. We talked a little bit about Tiger, man. Tiger, no offense, baby. We love you, man. I just had to throw that out
Tiger,
there.
man.
We had Cheaters
Oh,
episode.
facts.
Nobody's no glass houses
Yeah.
over here.
Right. And I know like for everybody who's watching us live, this is going on and on. We had a lot to talk about today, and it's been good.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of things that have been happening. Like it's been
Some wildness.
a year already in the tech world.
Yeah,
and tech
we
and
just
business
started.
world.
Yeah, man. Ain't even
Month
Valentine's
2.
Day yet.
Ain't even Valentine's Day yet.
Right.
We had just like this is basically breaking news. An unknown party hacked into a water treatment facility in Oldsmar, Florida.
Super Bowl week.
So Super Bowl weekend.
Oldsmar. I used to live in
Super Bowl weekend.
Oldsmar in Tampa.
That's
Right next to
Tampa.
Tampa.
Right next to
That's
Tampa.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Modified the chemical levels. So the chemical levels of so water treatment where they put the chlorine and they adjust it with lye, and so they adjusted the chemical levels so the lye the hydroxide level was at essentially a fatal level. And fortunately, there was a human physical body sitting there watching these gauges and stuff. And actually, wasn't even watching the gauges. They said that there was a guy sitting there in the control center
Doing his job.
and saw the mouse moving by itself. So when you see the mouse moving by itself,
It's something crazy going on.
That ain't normal.
that ain't
Yeah.
normal.
It's like-
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
guy saw that
That's incredible,
and
by
was
the
like,
way.
"What the hell?" And was in the control center and saw that something wasn't right.
Yeah.
And so he caught it before any actual changes were implemented in the system.
Gotcha.
So he hit the cutout switch or whatever they do.
Yeah.
But
Shut off
still,
the
like
mainframe. That's amazing.
if
Super
this
Bowl
dude
week,
was
that could've
not
cost him
sitting
Habeeb,
there,
Damn.
right,
Doing his
Super Bowl
job.
weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
this dude was not sitting there
thousands.
watching this, I mean, like this is
City
not
water.
this is not somebody saying hey, I'm Abdul Water
City
Supply.
water, right?
Yeah,
Water.
right.
That restaurants get that
Restaurants,
households.
houses,
Super Bowl locker
daycare
rooms.
centers, Super Bowl locker rooms.
Man.
Shower.
Maybe he was trying to help
Man.
out KC a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. Or TB. He could have just been going straight to the KC locker
Could
room.
be. I mean, maybe that's
Wow.
why Mahomes had that look on his face.
Messing with their cold
I don't
turn.
know.
That water.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but
That's wild, man.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's been crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I mean, talking about water.
Mhm.
We've seen there's been so many things going on.
Yeah.
GameStop.
Yeah.
Like we talk about crypto a lot.
Almost, yep.
GameStop went from $2.50 stock to $500 stock practically overnight,
Yep.
and now it's crashed back down to below 50 and was still dropping the last time.
I bet the investors made their money back.
There.
Well, funny
No.
you should say that. So the people who drove the price up, ostensibly, a lot of them got locked out of being able to trade out.
Wow.
Because
They knew what was going on.
Because TD Ameritrade, which full disclosure was what I use, Robin Hood, which is where a lot of this stuff was happening.
Right.
Both of them and a few other platforms stopped trading on GameStop because they couldn't
Short?
afford the coverage.
Yeah.
For the margin coverage, which is a whole other conversation. But I mean,
Go check out The Big Short, man.
right?
great
Yeah,
move.
right.
Give you some insight.
Yeah, check out
Great
Epsilon Theory. Some buddies of ours over at Epsilon Theory for how that stuff happens. But
Yeah.
we the CEO of Parler, which we made a few jokes about.
Yep.
But the CEO of Parler basically got fired for doing his job.
Wow.
He's trying to pump up the company and
They said pump down.
Pump it, dump.
They said pump down.
Well,
Release
in,
the air.
in all fairness, part of his method of doing that was trying to get Trump to come on and basically do a bunch of talks on there, and I guess that was he was trying to build up the company and sell more stock for the company.
Yeah. No.
And they fired him. So let's see. Another thing that there's a company in it's a research institute in India and the Netherlands that have been working together. Can have a device, a Neuralink kind of thing.
Oh man.
That can tell what song you're listening to
Scurry.
from your brain waves, right?
Yep.
There's the place that I think we mentioned last week that can control which way a mouse goes through its maze with their brain implant.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Just came out. Let's see. Well, okay, so all the car manufacturers are talking about basically all the car manufacturers, plus like BP and some other places are saying they're going to go. They're looking at no petroleum vehicles by 2035.
Yep.
Now, to me,
No surprise.
when I hear 2035, to me, my mind says, "Oh, that's a long way away."
No, hell no.
But no, it's not.
No.
It's 2022, man.
Yeah.
I think my kid's gonna be in high school.
How long for that market to make to reach maturation on the regular automobile?
Yep.
So
14 years is it?
right.
We had a 14-year conversation the other day.
Hold on.
All right, so here's the deal. You've seen the Iron Man movies, right?
Yeah.
Like Tony Stark and everything, right? All right, maybe even read the comic books back in the day. So, all right, so the suit's cool.
Yeah,
it's awesome that he's bulletproof and he can fly and all that kind of stuff. What's the real innovation in the Iron Man suit? I'll give you a hint. It's not even in the suit in the movie.
What is it?
It's the power source.
Yeah,
it's the arc
the
reactor
light right here.
thing, right? Yeah. The real key to the whole, nothing else happens in the movie without the power source.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right.
The engine in my world.
Right. Yeah. So
See what you did there.
basically,
Flip it.
all of these, when we look at all these crazy things that are going on, it all comes back to where the juice is coming from.
Yes, it does.
It all comes back to where's the power coming from?
Is
Where's
this a
the
semiconductor
influence
conversation
coming from?
right here?
This could be a semiconductor conversation. Another thing that's going on, like there is a tremendous amount of, like we talked about it just a couple weeks ago that Taiwan basically has locked out everybody else as of today.
Wow.
For there's some Samsung is trying to build a plant right here in Texas, but they don't have it yet. It's not built yet.
Yeah.
So right now there's a handful of companies, one big one that's in Taiwan that are the semiconductor supplier for almost everything.
Yep.
And so in the meantime, Bank of America, which full disclosure, I have accounts with Bank of America too.
Yep.
The Bank of America has discovered.
It's too late.
I'm sure they didn't hear about it from us.
They should have heard it from us. They discovered it
But
quicker.
if they had been listening, they would have known weeks ago that Taiwan had this lockout and that there were some shortages in supply there.
Yep.
And so now there's all these car companies. There's all these other things that are having supply issues because this is the only place we can get semiconductors.
Yep. Crazy, man.
So all this stuff keeps coming back around
Yep.
to where's the juice? Who's got the juice?
Right.
And it's not
React
necessarily
juice, man. Converse,
right?
You got to go back to some Converse Grandmama kicks back in the day, bro, with the React juice.
No.
Well, it's not. So there's
Hey, Draymond Green trying to bring them back.
the point of my rant here is there's some critical factors, there's some critical path things that impact everybody and everything.
Yeah.
There's influence with social media. Big deal.
Yeah.
There's power all day, every day. Where you get your power from all day, every day. There's lithium for batteries, which, by the way, impacts what? Power. There's silicon producers, which impacts what? Basically everything that uses the power. There's these critical pathways that are almost always forgotten about. We almost always focus on the robot dog, and we focus on the
big muscle, not the little muscles.
Yeah. We focus on in the Iron Man.
Those are a given, almost.
Right.
Like,
they're almost a given.
Yeah.
So we forget about them.
I
We look at the flashy thing. The in the Iron Man suit thing. We look at the flashy suit that flies around. We think that's the big story.
But what makes it go?
But it's what makes it go that matters.
Piece to the whole thing.
And for the comic book nerds out there, Tony Stark didn't even invent the arc reactor. His dad invented the arc reactor. He just miniaturized it. So iterative improvements matter. But the thing is that we're in this world where all these things are happening and they're accelerating and they're happening faster and faster. There's still some critical path things, like power, like silicon, like lithium, like cash flow, which goes back to crypto, which goes back to stock. I mean, there's these things where that are the core central things that make the economy, that make the world move.
Yeah.
That you still have to pay attention to.
The source, yeah.
That even though we think that they're just going to always be there,
Right.
you still have to be paying attention to those things, because when that thing starts to move, when the lithium production drops,
Right.
that's, you got a problem.
Yeah.
Like there's
Serious issue.
big things are going to happen when
Inflation.
when
That
inflation
$1,000.
Yeah.
It's gonna be $10,000.
right when
Yeah.
when your fiat currency that you're used to things running on
Right.
goes up, you better be holding some crypto, right?
Yeah, that's why Elon Musk
Or
1.5
gold,
billion
or whatever.
Or gold, yeah.
Bitcoin.
Something that's not,
He
that's gonna
sees
be
something.
It's gonna
detached from right.
Yeah.
And same with the silicon. When you're looking at things like, the influence economy is seems to be a little bit different, because I mean, we haven't figured out how to reach maximum influence.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't hit peak influence. But at the same time, like how many people can really have 1 million followers?
Yeah. Hey, we will one day.
Well,
Oh,
we're
for sure.
we're
hey, y'all tell a friend,
focused
and a
on our
cousin.
core audience.
But yeah, you're right.
That's right.
You're right. But how many of those people have 1 million different followers from the next?
Right.
They're
Right.
all intertwining, and a lot of the same people are following the same people.
Yeah, and
Right.
all these things build on each other.
Yeah.
Like you don't get one without the other. You don't get batteries without power. You don't get batteries without lithium. You don't get influence without capital flow.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get any of that without silicon. I
Yeah.
mean, all of these things, and there's more things than that, but they all fit together. And when you're looking at, what career do I want to go into? When you're looking at, how do I invest my money? When you are looking at, who do I want to vote for? Even, like, you need to at least think about, there's all kinds of reasons why people do things, but at least think about, how does this thing that I'm doing fit into that cycle of critical factor things?
Yep.
If you're doing something that's attached to one of those critical factor things,
Yep.
I mean, that's big. Yep. And we've seen, like, I grew up around people who work in the petroleum industry.
Yep.
And they have done well for themselves, except that now everybody's saying that's going away.
And we had a great example of it on the beginning.
And
of
I'm
the
not,
show.
and I'm not saying they're right or wrong.
Yeah.
For saying that.
It is out there.
But if you're in that industry, if you're attached to that industry,
consider,
you need to be thinking about, where do I go from here?
Yeah.
What is my way out of this particular avenue?
Yep. Hey, and like I said, we had a great example of it on the show earlier today. Tommy keeps reinventing himself by finding those critical issues, being able to attach himself to those emotional aspects that people are very much interested in, whether it's cheating, whether it's MMA, whether it's dogs, rescuing animals.
That's right.
Right? Though these are critical issues that matter to people.
Yep.
Right? And if you can find a solution, you got something.
Yeah, and I had a good friend years ago that was going through some stuff, and he said, "Man, how many times does a man have to reinvent himself?"
Yeah.
I didn't really have an answer.
Many times
then,
you got to.
but the answer is
1,000.
as
Like,
many
who
times as
knows?
it takes.
That's that flexibility, man.
As
many times
as you
as
get
it
knocked
takes.
down, you got to get up that many plus one.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
hey, here at Noonish, we're going to keep reinventing ourselves. We talk about afternoonish, one-ish, two-ish. Hey, just know it's an ish to follow, and we're going to keep bringing that good information along, man.
We're not late. We're early for next week.
We're right on time, baby. We were right on time.
Right.
But hey, we kept you a little bit longer today. Hope you thought it was worth it. We thought it was. Right?
good.
But we'll see you next week. Got another great show. Got Rob, the man, in the building. You know what I mean? He's coming to tell us about some of his experiences and people he's worked with and things like that. So looking forward to that show, man. This week, Tommy, thank you again for spending some time with us, checking us, hanging out with us.
Next time, Tommy needs to come here and bring.
Oh, he will. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tommy, he can leave a goat. He can leave a
the
goat
goat
in Florida.
shit in the office. Like,
Yeah. No jackassness going on around here. But hey, we will be fooling around though, making asses of ourselves.
Yeah, well, with that.
But hey, man, we enjoyed y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed us. We'll see y'all next week around noonish.
Yep.
We don't know what time it's gonna end, but we'll see you.
We don't know what time it's going to start.
Cowboy Records. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh.
Hey, Ross, sauce it up.
Whoa. I've been feeling the love, I've been feeling the vibe. I hope they can feel all the passion I put in it, and you see it in my eyes. Yeah, I'm coming up, you see the rise. So come out and play, I don't see the need to hide. I feel like I'm the last man standing. 4-5, sitting on my dresser like a bandit. Oh my, why you scared? There ain't no need to panic. I'm on a wave that could sink the Titanic. Like why? Ain't no need to cut ties. This is not the best time. Aiming for the east or the west side. I rise when I feel a vibe from the nighttime. I slide when she send me pictures of those nice stars. It's a banger when I know that beat got a baseline. Hot line gets a blingin' when they see I'm too live. High on niggas, I stay on the jet. I got a jet, I stay on the quest. I don't wanna rest. That's how you end up like all of the rest. Whoa. I've been feeling the love, been feeling the vibe. I hope they can feel all the passion I put in it, and you see it in my eyes. Yeah, I'm coming up, you see the rise. So come out and play, I don't see the need to hide. I feel like I'm the last man standing. 4-5, sitting on my dresser like a bandit. Oh my, why you scared? There ain't no need to panic. I'm on a wave that could sink the Titanic. She love how I do it, she calling me Papa. Papa. He say he want smoke, but I know he ain't roster. I been ballin', you not on the roster. I make hits, yeah, yeah. They know I'm a pop star. I know when to talk, so I stay over here, I play it to the left. Boy, you crazy, you not me, cause I am the best. I'm facing my demons, I'm shaking them off, I'm passing the test. Yeah, feet don't fail me now, while I step on that. I've been feeling the love, I've been feeling the vibe. I hope they can feel all the passion I put in it, and you see it in my eyes. Yeah. I'm coming up, you see the rise. So come out and play, I don't see the need to hide. I feel like I'm the last man standing. 4-5, sitting on my dresser like a bandit. Oh my, why you scared? There ain't no need to panic. I'm on a wave that could sink the Titanic. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cowboy Records. Oh, oh.